Hello, my name is Lindsay Ferguson, and I will be showing you a basic calculator project in Eclipse. This code is a basic calculator that does the four functions: addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division, and it will give 5 options. Options 1 through 4 will be the 4 functions stated, and option 5 will be to exit out of the calculator program. The first thing I did when I opened Eclipse was make a new Java project and called my project Calculator Project. And then I made a class file which I called Calculator2, which I also did was go to File and then go to Create, and I created a new class under the project Calculator Project. This is just an example of what I did when I created my calculator project. I used it as my default location, and I used an execution environment JRE, Java SE-1.8, and I created a separate folder for sources and class files. And then this is an example of how I made my class file. So the first thing I want to do is import java.utilscanner so we can have user input. You can't have a calculator without user input. Then I need to make our main method, which is public static void string box brackets args, all in parentheses. Then we use the floating point float to have the values attached to the floating point. A will be for the first number, B will be for the second number, and RES will equal the answer. Then we have to create a new scanner, so we put in scanner scan equals new scanner system.in in parentheses. Then I use the loop do while, so if they choose a choice under 1 or above 5, it makes them do the action again. We don't want the user to choose an option other than options 1 through 5. The next thing I would like to do is prompt the user for the calculations. So I do system.outprint dot, and then in parentheses I put 1. Option 1 is for addition, and then for each option I do the same thing for the system.out.print. So for option 2 is subtraction, for option 3 is multiplication, option 4 is for division, and option 5 is to exit. And then I have a line that says enter choice, where you can enter the 2 numbers that you would like to add, subtract, multiply, or divide. After you choose which option you want to execute, I prompt the user to choose the 2 numbers that they would like to either add, subtract, multiply, or divide. However, I had to make a prompt for each option in the case they would choose options 1 through 4. So for example, if they choose option 1, it would prompt them to choose 2 numbers. Then I had the answer, which is the RES, to take the 2 numbers and add them. Then results would come up. And I had to do it for each case. So option 1 was case 1, and then for if they choose option 2, in that case the numbers would subtract. And for option 3 was the multiplication, so the 2 numbers would multiply together and then you would get the results. And then for case 4, it would divide, and you would get the results for the 2 numbers dividing each other. And for case 5, I prompted to exit out of the program, because the program will keep going if you choose options 1 through 4, and then if you wanted to stop, you can exit the system by choosing case 5 or option 5. Then I made a default if you chose the wrong choice, if you chose like 6 or 7 instead of choosing between 1 and 5, and then you see I ended the loop with the while loop. for choice 5. Choice 5 ends the loop of the program. So this is an example of when the program executes. It gives you option 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, and then the exit option. This first prompt shows the addition function. I entered my choice, which was 1, addition, and then I entered two numbers, 6 and 9, and I got 15. 6 plus 9 equals 15. And then this is the subtraction function. I chose option 2, which is subtraction. And then I entered two numbers and I chose 458 and 124. And when you subtract those numbers together, you get 334. And then once again, it prompts you, and I chose option 3, which is showing the multiplication function. And I chose two numbers once again, 1,458 and 69, and multiply together, you get 100,602. And this is the division function. I just wanted to show that it does do decimals. I chose option 4, which is division, and I entered the first number was 1 and the second number was 2, so it's 1 divided by 2 and you get 0.5. So this program does do decimals. And then I wanted to show option 5, which is the exit function, and it stops the loop. If you keep choosing options 1 through 4, like I said previously, it keeps the program going. It keeps allowing you to make an option, choose two numbers, and execute a function that you wanted to do: addition, subtraction, multiplication, or division. And if you want the program to end, you push 5 and it stops the loop. Thank you for looking at my video. Hopefully I helped someone with trying to figure out a program if you're first here in JavaScript. And thank you for watching.